Carlmont has over 130 clubs, a vast majority of them being heavily reliant on in-person interaction. However, many of these clubs have had to change the way that they're run in order to adjust to a new semester of distance learning.
This year we did club videos instead of the clubs fair we usually do at freshman orientation. And then we also have a full clubs fair in September where all the clubs set up things to like sell food and get people to join their clubs. This year we just did videos because we were online and it was just a way for like freshmen to find out about clubs so they could still join and get involved. And it was basically just like a 30-second video where members of the club would explain what their club was about, like when they met and what they did. This year we are making a website for all the clubs, and basically the website has subpages for every single chartered club at Carlmont, and if you click on a club subpage, you can find like the president's information, vice president's information, their Zoom link for meetings, and their Remind and Instagram.
It's been pretty smooth sailing for the most part, just because everyone's familiar with Zoom. Since we have classes on Zoom, we share our screen, present our slideshows, and then take questions. I know from several of our members that they're gonna definitely miss the in-person walk to end Alzheimer's because it's such a big event. There's like thousands of people in San Francisco, and you're just walking through a pause, and you don't have that community aspect anymore this year. It's not as interactive as we would have hoped, but as long as people are getting the message or knowing that there's like a community here at Carlmont that they can connect with.
Usually we try to have some time where everyone can get to know each other a bit, because one really important aspect of Girls Who Code is sisterhood, and with distance learning, it's a lot harder for girls to communicate with each other. So we've started implementing an icebreaker in order for people to get to know a little bit something about each other. Ultimately, I think the most different thing is like communication. With distance learning, it's a little bit harder to reach out because we're already preoccupied with different work from classes, and it's just a little bit harder to schedule a time that works for all of us. It's more important now than ever to establish connections with people, because those are the people who you're going to be contacting for work and like all other things, but it's also the people who are going to be your friends for a long time.
Reporting for Scot Center News, I'm Maria Yalman.